fly with
In the movie Catch Me If You Can, a smooth-talking Leonardo DiCaprio travels around the world posing as a pilot.
The jump seat is open.
It's been a while since I've done this. Which one's the jump seat again?
Philippe Genard might have thought he could pull off something similar, only to end up in handcuffs. Genard, a retired winemaker, was traveling from France headed to West Palm Beach and was on a layover in Philadelphia. He was dressed in a white button-down shirt with an Air France logo over the pocket and carrying what looked like a black pilot's jacket with gold stripes on the shoulder. Genard went to the gate and tried to get his seat upgraded from coach, but an agent said business class was already full and couldn't accommodate his request. That's when authorities say he boarded the plane and went straight to the cockpit and sat behind the pilot in what's known as a jump seat. But according to the Philadelphia police, the pilots became suspicious when Genard couldn't even figure out how to fasten the straps. When questioned, he didn't have any of the proper paperwork and became argumentative.
This has happened before.
Retired airplane pilot Mark Weiss explains how pilots of other carriers always have to show their credentials.
In order to be able to have access to the cockpit, once the cockpit door, the hardened cockpit door is closed, the paperwork that you'd have to have would normally come from the ticket counter or the gate agent, and there's specific company-specific paperwork following federal guidelines.
Genard was carrying what Air France called a very bad fake ID. He now faces charges of trespassing, impersonation, and lying to police. The FBI is also investigating. Law enforcement officials said investigators haven't found any links to terrorism. Still, passengers on the plane all had similar reactions.
That's pretty scary, and I fly every week, so that's actually pretty concerning.
That's nuts. Yeah, there's no way.
I think it's crazy.
But authorities want to know, what was his motive? Was it just for the perks and having a better seat? Or life imitating art?
Let's fly, let's fly.
It's a little reminiscent of that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Catch Me If You Can?
Yeah.
I don't think it was quite that far. This guy certainly didn't look like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay. Well, we are learning new details. After being confronted, he actually became very angry. He was escorted off the plane. At this point, though, it wasn't immediately apparent to airline officials that this was even a criminal situation. So they rebooked him on another flight. But when security was alerted, they immediately contacted the Philly police. They arrested him at the gate where he was waiting for his next flight.